Welcome back, guys, to what I believe is part 14 or 15 of Let's Play Bound by Flame. Obviously, you'll know when you see the video, so yeah. So we're going to have to speak to Prince Randall now and tell him of our decision.
So, have you made your decision?
I don't know.
I'm still thinking.
Don't wait too long. The Dead Walkers will be back here soon.
Give me a minute. Apparently, wait a minute. Oof. I can see number 2 up there. I want to go do it. I really can't choose. I have other plans.
There you are at last. So, have you made your decision?
You know what? I've got an idea.
Don't wait too long. The Dead Walkers will be back here soon.
I'm going to save the game, and if I do not like my outcome, I'll load. Because I want an outcome that I want to do, instead of one that's kind of shit. First things first, we're going to say we're going to go the other plan, and I'm going to try and see what they're both like.
So, have you made your decision?
I have other
We will go
plans.
together to Carapace, but once there our paths must part. I have to find the world heart and purify it.
I hope that you will change your mind on the way. We will need you.
Don't know why suddenly. Why has he got his pinky out? I'm pretty sure he's got his pinky out. Elsewhere.
It is but a stage.
It's not enough.
It is a stage. To move in haste would risk incinerating this body, and that is not what we want. Why think thee that the necromancers use their ritual spears to suck the lifeblood from the world heart? Why think thee is't that not one among them can control the flame? They can but use the energy of the world heart. We hold its power, the flame. Aside from the dragons, no fleshly vessel has ever been able to master it.
Yes. See what good it did them? Now that I'm revealed, the sorcerers will covet this power.
As do thy supposed allies. Thou shouldst beware of them, and their weakness. Let nothing stop thee from preserving thyself, lest we finish, as did the dragons.
Perhaps it is time I took things in hand.
Vulcan, have you seen something?
They use thee.
I must admit, this game is interesting as hell. That transformation seemed a bit overpowered for the first stage. I don't know that much about the transformations. I did know there was choices, but I did not know like there was physical, like really drastic physical changes. So yeah.
Coming, Vulcan. Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Bloody hell, I sound a lot different now. And I'm slightly on fire, so I mean, that's badass as well.
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the Dead Walkers have already been here. They're still close.
We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think we already found them. Take a look around us.
There are survivors. Apparently they are camped not far from here. This soldier will lead us to them.
Prince Arundel, my lord, can it be you?
Soldier, what happened here? Is the king with you?
The Dead Walkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no chance. Almost all of the city has been invaded by the ice.
Wow,
My
shit.
father, where is the king?
I know not, Your Highness. But a few of us were able to escape. Lord Commander Valen has built a camp close by the city.
Valen is here. Take us to his camp.
By your leave. Follow me, my lord.
Can someone put me out, please? My shoulder's on fire. I mean, come on, guys. Be team players now. Okay, fine, fucking don't. I'll set some fucking light if you don't put me out. No wonder they're giving me the fucking evil eyes.
We had lost all hope of seeing you return safe. We have no word from Bastion.
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited, warm and safe, sat upon their asses. I hope the result is pleasing to you, Valen.
Silence, both of you. Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider him pardoned.
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are escorted by the Freeborn Blades.
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes. But their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes. This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he?
Dead.
No one knows, my prince. The king was still in the royal palace when the river Estelduin fell upon the city.
The river? What happened?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days before, and we had raised Caroltoss's defenses in preparation. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have afeared us, but we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself. He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then, the river rose up from its bed to form a gigantic cloud that hung up over Caroltoss. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice cloud fell. All were frozen where they stood. That was his signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished. We fought to cover our retreat.
We must find the king.
No.
I know, my prince, but every entry to the city is guarded, and we cannot risk being discovered.
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close to the encampment. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your father.
I'm sorry, but you'll be going without the Freeborn Blades. Our mission here is completed. We will only be able to go on a reconnaissance mission. I had men in Caroltoss. If they're still alive, I must do all I can to get them out. But if it's confirmed that they're dead, my company are leaving. The Red Scribes have been delivered to Caroltoss. Our contract has been fulfilled.
We are only delivered outside the city gates of Caralthas, Captain. The gold that we owe you lies inside its walls.
We have brought you as close as is possible. I will not send my men to their slaughter. You are in the hands of the Elven army now, Estas, as was promised. The fact that you failed in your mission is not my problem. You can keep your god's damn gold. There's nowhere left in this cursed region to spend it anyhow.
That is regrettable, Captain. Your experience would have been a boon to us. I can only hope you will reconsider your decision.
Some of my soldiers tell me that the Deadwalkers have taken prisoners. Perhaps your own men are amongst those unhappy souls.
Vulcan, we'll make camp close to the south gate. You go and question those lads. With a little luck, one of them might have seen something.
Understood, Captain.
Wait! Wait! There are many powerful creatures around us.
How powerful?
One of them feels too strong, even for you. The others are less able to resist you. You should start with the weaker ones and absorb their energy before taking on the big one. Do you think you can handle it?
I'll let you know after I've tried.
There it is. I knew I could hear you. Wait, what? Piss off. No, you, Cyril.
Damn, it's freezing here. Aren't you cold?
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. After that, you hardly notice the cold.
Get out more then.
Which reminds me, do you know if the library in the city is still intact?
No idea. You looking for any book in particular?
Not a book, many books. The elves have the most advanced culture in the world. Their libraries contain works of inestimable value. We should find them. They could be useful to us.
Sure. Oh, I can only have one party member again. Damn it! I want two. Two would make this much easier for me, game. That's a nice helmet. Do need a new crossbow. Don't like you. Don't like you. Where's Edwin? Where the fuck's that bitch, pompous cow, prick person? Well, she's not here. That's bold. Don't know who the fuck that is. Anyway, let's go find Edwin and see if she's got anything to say on this matter, and the fact that my shoulder's on fucking fire. I mean, it would be nice if someone would put me fucking out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, kind of hurts. I'm guessing she's camped here.
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I would like to ask you a few
I'd like to ask
questions.
you a few questions.
Aren't you cold like that?
Aren't you cold like that?
Is that your polite way of suggesting I'm indecently dressed?
Pretty much. I was simply concerned about your health.
I was simply concerned about your health.
Oh, how touching. But after having spent nights on end, trapped in a cage in the middle of the swamps, I can assure you that catching a cold is not highest on the list of things I worry about.
What can you tell me about the world, Heart?
I always hear people talking about the World Heart. What exactly is it?
First, forget all the children's stories about a friendly force for good, or its mythical dimension. The World Heart is very real. It is above all a source of power. It is from there that magic comes, as well as certain energies necessary for the proper functioning of our world. These energies can be captured and used. That is what magicians do. In their own way, each draws his power from the World Heart.
The demon insists we must purify it. That mean anything to you?
It's a good bet it is referring indirectly to the Ice Lords. As you know, those magicians have access to immeasurable power. This power has an origin and a cost. They drew it from the World Heart with a veracity that is truly limitless. Each of the Ice Lords' palaces has a portal linking it to the source. Imagine leeches sucking away endlessly on the energy which feeds them. To purify it, you'd have to rid the World Heart of all those leeches.
Sounds like a good idea.
So all we have to do is go to this place nobody knows and clean out the all-powerful magical parasites. Sounds like a plan to me.
We're trying to go back to the town. Any suggestions?
We're going to try to take back the tower. Any suggestions?
Yes, of course. You'll need to locate a unicorn, a few leprechauns, and perhaps a fairy or two. They are your last, best hope for retaking the town.
Ah,
So you're
sarcasm.
saying it's impossible.
You catch on quickly. The might of the entire elven army was swept away in a few minutes. The red scribes and freeborn blades are only a few dozen strong. Be realistic. Your allies are disintegrating. You'd be better off fleeing this place.
And then what? Wait for the war to be lost? Put off dying another month or two until the Deadwalker army finds us?
You could hide yourself and learn how to control your demon. I could help you and speed your progress.
Oh, I don't know what to say to this. I see what you're doing and I don't
I
trust
see
you.
what you're doing. You're trying to isolate me from the others. Then what? You're going to cut my throat first chance you get?
Why? What use do I have for your corpse? You forget that the only reason I'm still here is your host. Why would I want to eliminate its carrier?
I'm not gonna risk my ass. Not for you. I'd rather go fight the Deadwalker army. I would like to ask you a few questions.
The way that cross was taken, have you ever seen that before?
What happened at Caroldas? Have you ever seen that before?
Wait until your enemies have gathered and then take them by surprise using magic. The attack on this city bears the mark of Black Frost. To cast a spell capable of freezing a river, he would have to be here in person. It's possible that he's still in the area. He could be your key to the World Heart. Find him and eliminate him, and the door to your goal will open.
Sarcasm.
Thanks.
Bitch. Now, one thing I want to do is just have a little look. First things first, we are going to go find that fucking library. Possession level 40%. Oh crap. Apparently it's nearly halfway possessing me. Well, bollocks. But I only get demonic spark, so I don't get fuck all else. Oh, that's just bullshit. Is it the fire? Yeah, there is a fire there. I thought my body was making that sound.
Huh. If I knew how messed up everything was gonna be. You know what a pain in the ass it was hauling my cart here?
I bet. But we're lucky you followed us. We could do with a good smith.
Yeah, well, seeing what's left of the village, it's not like I had a choice. With you around, business is better than ever. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Let me see what you've made this time.
I need new sword. I like that sword, but it's expensive as fuck. I don't have the money. Get rid of one of them. Yeah, I want that as well, but again, don't have the money. I really should have bought the weapon I use more often first. Sell one of them and we'll sell 4 of them. That way I can actually get the weapon I use more often. Yeah. Wavy shit. I don't really give a crap about you. You know, let's go.
Greetings, mercenary. I hope you're here to help us defeat the Deadwalkers.
No. Oh, there it is. Okay, now we need to do a little bit of exploration and item picking upping. Not gonna lie, I'm not exactly against being taken over. Mostly because this is my first playthrough and I may as well do that one first. I will probably play it through, I will play it through again and try and not be taken over. Fuck you! What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck has he got? Oh my god. He needs to die. Okay. That prick's dead, but so he kind of killed my second with him. Fuck! Oh, this reminds me of when I first started playing the game all over again. Now, before we go down there again, I want to check something. Is there any way to figure out how much of the game we've done? Guessing not. Could Google it, but I don't really want. I really don't want to. Okay, we're gonna probably spend a bit more time. I'm gonna re-get that. We're not gonna go that way this time. We're just gonna go straight north. I kind of need her alive, or apparently I suck. Fuck you! I've got you. Damn straight you're gonna die. Ah, good, you're still easy to murder. What are my side quests? Oh yeah, just go to the city and investigate it. I don't actually believe we've spoken to Sybil at the moment, so I may speak to her in a minute. You know, we'll speak to her now.
Vulcan, I have to talk to you about Edwin. I saw you getting friendly with her. You should be more careful. She is not what she pretends to be.
I know she's not playing straight with us. She's got her little secrets, just like everyone else.
You don't understand. It's a lot more serious than little secrets. I found some very worrying information in one of the last books I read. 200 or 300 years ago, there were other groups of sages and magicians, like the Red Scribes. One of these orders was called the White Lords.
So you think that they were the ancestors of the Ice Lords or something? What does that have to do with Edwin?
I'm getting to that. The White Lords lived in the north of Vertiel, out in the ice. We know little about them. For a long time it was believed they had disappeared. But in reality, they somehow transformed themselves. And in one of the books that I consulted, I found an engraving of a woman, one of their leaders. It was the portrait of that witch.
It is suspicious. We'll have to check it out.
It is suspicious. We'll have to check it out.
Since you seem so close to her, try to find out more about her past. How old is she? Where was she born? I don't know. Just something, anything that might give her away.
I will have to be careful so she doesn't get wise to me.
Keep me informed, but believe me, I'm almost sure it is her.
I have questions.
Ask you a few
We may as well make this a half-an-hour video. I mean, why not?
To know?
Damn it, we haven't got anything to talk about. Okay. Oh yeah, stuff. I don't know what the fuck that is. I think, oh, that's loot. I know loot when I see loot. Wicked! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Something I haven't had since, like, ever. Oh, like, different and shit. You know? Oh. Okay then. Nope, the fire's there anytime. Not gonna lie. I made a good decision with these swords. They look badass. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way then. I've already been this way. Yeah, up here. Huh. It won't let me go in it. That must mean... we need to go do the main mission first. Okay. So give me a moment. We'll just You know, I might make these videos half an hour from now on because I've got so many uploaded already. And I'm days ahead for once since I implemented this new thing. This loot, I want it. So yeah, I think I might actually make these half an hour long, mostly because we'll get somewhere faster. I think it's you I need to talk to.
Mercenary.
Did you see any freeborn blades in
Did you see
Kafaldas?
any freeborn blades in Carolthus after the Deadwalkers' assault?
Any what?
Freeborn blades. Mercenaries like me.
Difficult to say if they were mercenaries, but I saw some humans, yes. Some of them got captured by the living dead. Others... Anyway, I don't need to draw you a picture.
Well, why not? I want a
Do you know
picture.
where they were taken?
Only thing I saw was that they were split into several groups. For the rest, I was too busy staying alive.
Well, that wasn't very useful. How did you manage? How did you manage to make it through the battle?
How did you manage to make it through the battle?
Bit of luck, just like with everyone who survived. I pulled guard duty so many times in a row that I was sent on R&R. If you really want to know, I was in a steam room when the attack came, having a really hot bath. It was horrible. The deathly silence that fell on the city just like that was just that awful cracking of ice. Anyway, I jumped into my uniform and ran like crazy until I found my commander. And now here I am. Nothing really heroic about it, I'm afraid.
More cowardice, if I'm honest. What can you tell me about your commander who's a prick?
What can you tell me about your commander?
Other than he's a prick.
I hardly know him. I wasn't in his unit. As far as I know, he wasn't that high up, but he's the highest ranking officer we have left. Anyway, I have to admit that he managed to bring us together, set up camp, and get a bit of cohesion going on us fugitives. That's not too bad.
How are things going in the
How
camp?
are things going in the camp?
Bah, we're short of everything and morale's not great. But we're together and alive. And most of us are really pissed off. In a way, you could say everything's fine. Even if I heard that the survivors from the human army were kicking up a bit of a fuss.
I'm leaving.
There's another merchant here. I suppose we could go talk to them and see what we can get.
Good day, even if the expression isn't necessarily appropriate. Can I help you?
Show me what you have to
Show me
sell
what you have to sell.
before I burn you.
Alas, not much. I'm missing so much equipment, but have a look. You might find something you like.
Shit. That is actually very, very good according to the game. So is that. So is that. That I really want. I think I may buy actually. You know, for now we won't buy anything. Mostly because I know I get a bit greedy if I buy too much. Actually, one thing. This way. We didn't speak to the captain, and he is down there. I forgot. He's not with the elf pricks. To say, years ago when I used to play games, I used to play elves, unless it's WoW. World of Warcraft, I would still always play a blood elf. That's beside the point. What I'm trying to get is, I always used to hate, like, I always used to play elves, but now I just can't seem to like them anymore. They're just so annoying. What did I ask you?
I wanted to ask you.
Are you still a dickhead? The Blades were here in the city.
The Blades who were in the city. Do you think they made it?
I hope so. I really hope so. After all, they shouldn't have been taking part in the battle. With a bit of luck, they weren't in the front lines when the ice wave struck. Generally, the Ice Lords don't kill those they captured. They like to keep their prisoners close by. Let's hope that our lads are amongst them. Maybe we can free them.
Do you know Caralthus?
Do you know
whatever.
Carolthus?
Caralthus.
I came here a long time ago, at the beginning of the war. We hoped at the time the elves would help us. Soon disavowed of that little fantasy. There they were, all safe and sound in their city, totally disinterested in taking any risk for any other races. I didn't stay long. When I learned that there was a battle brewing, and that the last of the human armies were gathering here, I sent a couple of outlads hoping to recruit some good men.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah, let's just not talk anymore.
I
Bye-bye.
have to go.
Let's try and... Well, let's just try and talk to Edwin a bit, just before I end the video.
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I have a few
I would like to
questions.
ask you a few questions.
Okay, maybe not.
Thanks.
Anyway, guys, we are going to have this part here if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.